Yo, what's going on, guys? I am in a random parking lot. Well, it's not a random parking lot for me, but it is very random for you guys. So I'm actually in the city that I grew up in. I'm in Chicago. If you guys saw yesterday's vlog, I flew in for California for more of a somber occasion. Unfortunately, it's my grandfather's wake and funeral today and tomorrow. I didn't really know him that well, but I'm more or less just kind of here for my dad and to see my family because it's been a really, really long time. And it's very, very strange. I'm sure some of you guys will probably experience this as you get older, but I haven't been here for years. It's just really, really nostalgic, and it's got this weird, eerie feeling coming to all the places that I grew up around. So I've actually got some time to kill. I thought there were things happening a lot earlier in the day. Turns out my dad's a trooper and like actually went to work, which is just absurd. But I'm actually gonna drive over to his house. I'm gonna wait there and then we'll see where the day takes us. I really feel like an adult too because I rented a car at an airport, which I actually wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do because you're supposed to be 25. But all I had to do was actually pay a little bit of a fee because I'm 24. Like, come on, give me the keys. I mean, 25, 24, is there really a difference? And it's actually ironic that I ended up with a Dodge Charger because when I first got a job at McDonald's when I was like 15 years old, this was like my dream car. So everything's kind of come full circle. It's very odd. Like today, I feel like I'm in a simulation. Things are very weird. If I'm gonna be real with you guys, I have this really weird emotion right now. I don't know how to explain it, but I have a really, really small family. And my family is even smaller if you're talking about immediate family. So when I was growing up, it was my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, and my grandma and my grandpa. Those are like really like the key people in my life. And the reason why I feel really, really weird right now is because I'm in front of my grandma and grandpa's house, and they actually sold it earlier in the year. I moved to Cincinnati to live with my aunt, and so like this house that I made so many memories in as a kid, it's just so strange to have somebody else living here. I'm just like driving by it and just like looking at somebody else's car in the driveway, and it's just so odd that I can't just like walk in the back door and be like, hey granny, hey grandpa. I don't know. Growing up is really, really strange. I want to go check out my childhood home now, which is actually like 2 or 3 minutes away. I just want to see what it looks like because somebody else is living there now too. Like I can't go into two places where I made every single memory that has turned me into the person today. I can't, like it's so weird. You guys won't be able to see it that well, but this is my college that I went to for 2 years before I dropped out to try to make gaming like a full-time thing. Shouts to Moraine Valley Community College. I was gonna transfer out to university after for my final 2 years. And I'm actually, Jesus, I just cut a bunch of people off. But yay, that's my college, baby. Hello? Do I take my shoes off? Hello? Anybody home? I'm gonna take my shoes off. Hello? Oh my God. Some watchdog you are, Jesus. Yeah, hey, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna let you go back to sleep. Dad? Rudy? Oh my God. I couldn't believe it was possible for you to get fatter. Oh, you were always such a mean cat. Do you let me pet you now? Wow. This is unbelievable. This is so strange. I feel like I shouldn't be exploring, but I'm going to. This looks like a little guest room. Oh, that's nice. That's the Chicago skyline. Of course, Rudy's got his little litter box. My dad's got a Bowflex that I'm sure he doesn't use. So I'm sure you guys are wondering where I am. This is actually my first time being in my dad's new like property. So sold the house that I grew up in, and he actually got remarried after my mom passed away, and I think they bought this home together, and this is my first time being here. So I believe my dad's coming home from work. He should be back in the next 20 minutes. He has no idea I'm here. He has no clue that I came to Chicago or I'm even in his house. So this is gonna be really, really interesting. I walk in and I see one of my original apparel sweatshirts. This is a couple years old. My dad is always repping, dude. He's the best. You guys met Rudy earlier. This is one of the cats that I grew up with. He's really old and he's really grumpy and he's always hated me. He only really loved my mom and my dad. And nothing has changed in a decade. Absolutely nothing. I'm just gonna sit here quietly in this empty house and just wait for my dad to get here. In case any of you guys are curious from yesterday's video, the backpack worked out really, really well. Very functional, and it was great. Fit right under my seat, it's perfect. From the side, I love this thing. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. What's up?
Hey.
You getting ready for work?
Yep.
30 years. Going to work at 4 in the morning every day, huh? Nadeshot knows more.
I really don't.
I didn't get to put my dad in any videos while I was here for obvious reasons, but I'm heading here to the airport. I definitely am going to come back for Christmas a lot more often. I've learned the errors of my ways. What do you got, the cookies? Oh, man.
I'll give them to you.
Nah, I don't need them. I can't fit them in here. 5 in the morning, head to the airport. Should be back in California by 12:30. Pretty nifty. How many miles you ride on that a day? What's average?
Well,
Look into the lens.
I do 100-mile rides, several 100-mile rides.
You're nuts, man. How much does this thing weigh?
It's 17 pounds. The bag weighs a little bit, but
Oh yeah, you can feel it on the back end. That thing's light, man.
yeah. If I take this bag off, this thing is
That's pretty neat.
it's a Robe SL4 Expert.
If anybody's a cycler, they might be into it.
Yeah.
It's pretty pathetic that my dad's got like 20 years on me. He's in better shape than I'll ever be. Yo, what's going on, guys? I made it back to LA. I started in Chicago at my dad's house at 5 in the morning, and now it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I finally made it back. I'm sitting on my couch in LA. I can't believe that all happened today. As you guys saw in the video, I really didn't record much while I was in Chicago for obvious reasons. It was a wake and a funeral, and I was a pallbearer for the first time. That was an experience for sure. But I really didn't want to have to like turn the camera on and force anything, because you guys have no idea how much it meant to me to just sit around the kitchen table and talk to my dad and catch up. Because ever since my mom passed away, I felt like there was just this bridge that I wasn't able to gap, and I was just being really selfish. I'd spend all my time working on YouTube videos and streaming and doing this, that, and the other, and just really being like a selfish person. Like, I wasn't calling my dad back. I was really bad at like texting my brother and sister. I was just being like a really crappy family member. And so for me to spend hours and hours and hours just talking to my dad, joking around, telling stories, learning more about him, learning more about my grandpa that I really didn't know that well, that feeling is irreplaceable. Like, there's no way that I can convey to you guys like how happy I've been the last 2 days just talking to my family, getting to meet my nephew for the first time while he can actually talk, talking to my brother about his new job, catching up with my sister. It just, like, I've been in a really, really good place the last 2 days, and it just felt incredible. So I hope you guys understand that's why I'm cutting the video short. I know my dad loves YouTube, and he would really love to have been in a video, so I had to give him like a brief cameo. And if I could ask you guys a favor, I need you guys to do me one favor. My dad absolutely loves like the internet. He loves Twitter. Can you guys go follow my dad on Twitter? It would just really make his day if you guys followed him and sent him a tweet. You know, he had a rough week. I really just want to make him smile and make his day. So go follow him on Twitter. It's Dadshot, D-A-D-S-H-O-T. It's a funny username. Dadshot is his Twitter handle. Go send him a tweet for me. Tell him I sent you. Say anything you want. Just be nice, obviously. And I would really appreciate that, guys. So thank you so much for tuning into the video. I know it's a little shorter, but it's just how it's got to be. I got some good ideas for some videos, some really awesome stuff coming to the channel. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and YouTube, we'll see you fudging later. Goodbye.